further ado, we're going to get started with Boogie and the Straw. All right. Now, at this point in the evening, Mrs. Heather Carter is going to speak with you guys about an upcoming opportunity. So let's hear it for Heather.
Hello, yes, my name is Heather Carter, and I'm here from the Friends of Pullman School District Orchestras. And before I tell you about an opportunity, I want to tell you a story. So in 2019, Mrs. Koval and I had this dream to take her advanced orchestra, so 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, to Disneyland, and we were on track to do that until a little nasty little virus got in the way, and we all went home for 4 years. So in 2024, though, we were able to take the advanced orchestra to Disneyland, and in 2023, we auditioned, sent in our audition tape, and then a year later, we were able to go, and part of the experience that the students had was they were able to go and do a recording session. They went in, they sat down, and they all put on those really cool headphones that had the metronome clicking in their ear, and they were able to work with he was a master conductor, and these kids sight read this music, worked on it for about 10 minutes, and then they recorded it to the videos, and they did about 4 or 5 songs. And then they were also able to perform in Disneyland, so they were able to do a concert in Disneyland. They had worked really hard to be able to receive this opportunity. Our plan is we're on track to do that in the year 2027. So in 2026, the advanced orchestra will work on their audition. And our hope is to go in 2027. That's our plan. We are also hoping to do it in the year 2030, which would involve you guys. So if you stick around, work really hard, and practice really hard with Mrs. Colville, you guys can go also to Disneyland and have this experience. But something in our near future is the opportunity Mrs. Colville was talking about. We have Disney and desserts. Raise your hand if you've been to Disney and desserts. Okay, put your hand down. So there's going to be a lot of hands that don't know what Disney and Desserts is. So Disney and Desserts is, we've done it twice. It is a community event where every student we haven't included the 7th grade yet, but from this year we will, in the fall. 7th grade to 12th grade, you will wear Disney costumes, come on a Saturday, and we invite the community to come, where they can listen to great Disney music performed by the high schoolers and enjoy desserts. And we've been so well supported by the community, by the school district, by boosters, that we're expanding quite rapidly. So we need your help in the fall. So 7th graders, we would like to invite you to come to Disney and Desserts, to wear a costume, to engage all the little kids that come, to help with desserts, to help with all the different extra things that we have. But also, since we're realizing that the event is getting bigger, we need all you engaged adults to please come and join and help us. So I'd like you all to get out your phones and put in your calendar. Get your phones out. Please do, please do. So our first parent meeting is Thursday, May 8th. It's at 6 p.m. at PHS in the orchestra room. If you've never been in the high school, that's okay. I've had 4 kids go through Mrs. Colville's program, so I remember the first time I went to the high school, and it was pretty daunting. Just go up those stairs straight through to the end of the commons, and we'll have a sign that directs you right to that room. So we just need a lot of help. The beauty of it is all the focus is right here on the music. It's pretty simple, but a lot of hands make light work, and it is so much fun to get to know these youth, to rub shoulders with them, to hear the music that they play. So we encourage you to come make new friends with us at the Pullman High School Orchestras. Again, that's Thursday, May 8th at the high school, 6 o'clock. Watch Mrs. Colville's emails, and I hope to see you there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Heather. Let's give Heather a hand. And I have to say, so the Disney trip that we did last year, first of all, it was just so fun. I mean, it's probably one of the most fun things I've ever done in my entire life. And the students, I think, would agree, and the parents who went, I think, would agree. It would not have happened without people like Heather Carter and the other parents and volunteers who helped to make all of it happen. I can barely get this going myself, so I could not organize something like that. So, so if your child is planning on continuing on in orchestra, which I hope they are, it's a really, really cool opportunity, and this kind of helps get you in the door in terms of getting to know other orchestra parents and things like that. So please come Thursday, May 8th. I'll have it in the weekly update. I won't let you forget. So yeah, thank you, Heather. For our final piece this evening, it needs a little bit of explanation. This was a piece that the students really asked me about probably since September. Are we going to play Creatures? Because they heard other 6th grade orchestras play it. And I finally caved and said, okay. So this piece is quite fun. It's supposed to be kind of spooky sounding. And there are several different sections where it says in their music, play any note. So you're going to, so it's just a whole variety of notes. It's not supposed to sound nice. So don't worry, that's intentional. And the end of the piece, we've taken a little creative license and added little scream. So I say that just so you're not freaked out. They are very gifted screamers. Really, really, really good at that. So, so anyway, Creatures is our final piece this evening. At the end of the performance, again, please feel free to peruse the trifolds over there. The students are going to be helping with putting the chairs and stands away anyway, so before you take them out to ice cream, you know, you can, because they should get ice cream, right? You can take a look at the trifolds. So here we go with Creatures.